阿伦星系。那我们今天继续阿伦星系。哦，玩，不然我会没有时间玩这游戏。我之前忘记到底发生什么事了。不过他每一集都会再回顾前一集的事情，所以没有差。主要现在就是玩第4集，然后因为我常常之前前几集比较夸张的事情是我不论怎么样都会死掉，所以我决定不用我的摇杆了，我决定用我的滑鼠跟键盘。对，摇杆真的太难射了。
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
好，话术力密度有点高，要去。
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
可是我没风哎。
This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Oh, 强了不？
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread
No.
below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
哦，这医生好会讲话
Come
啊，
along.
讲
Let's
的
go
好像
inside.
自己讲的一定是对的。
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
哎，其实我忘记这医生到底是谁。
Scary, scary, scary.
哎呀，他的人物模组好恶心啊！
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah,
没有。
you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
神经病，
Come, Alan, this way. Now, You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
空沙会，这个人也太可怜了吧！他来这里就是不要打，然后结果还是要继续写作。空沙会，他太可怜了吧！一直强迫要写作。
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
这是偏见。
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
唉，又要写作，他来这里就是不写作，然后
I'd
放
like to
松啊。
bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
What?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist...
所以他讲的那个女巫是指那个
Let me shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the
是那
lake.
个穿黑色衣服的那个老太婆吗？
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
打开门，所以我们就是被利用的意思
So
咯。
tired. Built the farm close to the lake. a place of power.
那个灯，他说的那个灯泡女应该是一直整天讲，哦，好怕黑暗的那一个女生，那一个老太太，然后。 然后他说女巫应该是指那个穿黑衣服的那一个。
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? The typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
又要叫我写作，妈的！我太太叫我写作，你也要叫我写作，每个人都要叫我写作。 舅舅，我不干啦。
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
那就是现实的我，妈。对，还有给我一个纸条，看一下。
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
啊，看不懂。啊，还要找一堆。原稿不在我们的游戏目标范围内。哎呦，走错路。
Hartman wanted... The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
快逃啊！
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things run rather.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and beat our...
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
莫非你是？对可以的话。
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to slit! Seriously!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you.
所以
We
你要
need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such.
快告他们！
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
魏可一时的微笑。
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
哎呦！我还是觉得有点滑滑的。 啊，这样也行。Oh shit!
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
啊，这也行。这个 QR code。 发电机，哎呀！大都爆炸了，耶！ 逃哦！哦 shit！ 我要怎么拔东西出来？ 我来看一下，拔东西，提高手电筒的亮度，投掷，离开迷你游戏，更换电池是 Q， 这样子。拿起原稿。哦，这是在这里。要修哦，快逃哦！
Want access to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered. Check out the latest games. Discover new music and old favorites. social networking, sports scores, news. It's all at your fingertips. No matter what you're into, Verizon Wireless can satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps. Check out the
那传不了啊。Run. 看手电筒给我。
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
OK.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Shit.哪里？这里吗？
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
可不可以从这里？啊！可是我这无法。哦，怎么一走就迷路了？干！哦 ，Evil guys， 黑暗真的是好恶心哦。打头好像没有什么效果。 都没有，我迷路了。
Get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening.
是医生 ，boss。哎看，还有空。
Life seems to be wrong. I don't.
我生病。哦呀，应该用这种打法才对。它是不是有加速啊？哦，烦欸，看10秒哦，对了，对，它就没有滑动的效果，可是好像有快啊。好，这样就好。Shotgun。是。 所以我觉得这里会有东西吗？可恶，什么都没有，被骗。快啊！我要救老婆！啊！哦！救老婆！哦。前面有黑人。不，该不会你也被吞噬了？哦，没有，不是，是我的好伙伴。
You're alive!
废
Let's
话
get。out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry,
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Oh shit! Holy shit!
hurry up,
Barry.
Barry.
I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on! Hey! Found the
啊！死去！等再读。
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it! I'm on it! Gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
哎，哦，果然这关很难。
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al! Oh, hey! I found a corridor!
Barry.
I'm on it! I'm on it! Gotta be here!
对他拍了 key， 要修哦。
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! For the nearest, you're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
笑死。算了，你当丑角已经当不错了。
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Holy shit!
Al! God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
啊，刚刚他讲话是谁？哦，对哦，反正要找看一下纸条。哎，可是都缺件哎。好吧，不太想看，太多原稿要看了。
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
确实，太陡了吧？
Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm out. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up.
不要离 flag！
I'm on the case.
不要
Now
离
you're Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
这也没得我的东西。不要离 flag 啊！大大。哦，血！哦，怎么样想到要走的？血！哦血！哦血！血！原来是原稿哦，我还以为，叹气。不，一个没有力的男人。你我，哦，是，我走。
Crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
然后呢？线怎么在里面？怎么是？我要是上面。
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Oh shit!会有个大洞啊！跳跃，捡。
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
我只有光，而且还没有电池。前途坎坷，靠人影了。 Oh shit!
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
看来我只能躲避了。好好好。
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
强力手电筒。更多的电池。
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
What the hell?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
真假？看一下。
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark. Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had.
看来没什么。这是个捕兽器。哎，这也太多了吧！哎呦，这是谁吧？
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
They take off with dark. 吓死我！谁会把陷阱放在路中央给人家踩？
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Ah! Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah!
怎么了？
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
死了。
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been moving into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
所以我是被写进来的人。
Danny, huh?
Danny.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
我赌这有东西。叮。啊，这里就有一台车了。叮。
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Oh shit， 他开车起来超诡异。耶！撞车杀人魔。看来一直到这里。这要怎么？哦，这跳下去不会有危险吗？
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
哇，好屌！
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
大会
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson. Shut up and shoot! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here! Help you out! Hey, Al! You notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! careful with my fire. This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
哇，shit，太扯了！这游戏怎么可以这么难？
Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please. Please don't let me die. Knock him out! Awesome golden car!
They are trying to kill us. That's the hospital of my life? Really?
Children of the Elder God! God damn it! Back in the game, yes!
啊，还有开到灯啊！不要这样讲。
That was awesome!
I know.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
我拿完各式各样的东西。哎，还有这个东西啊，超强立体灯。我刚刚打那么辛苦，都是打一下。
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Okay, okay.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
这是公差会。
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Okay, okay. You stay here. I go. Go to here. 呵呵，这一定要跳跃。
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
这是公差。
lot with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Yeah.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in a
Springs.
soft embrace,
Man.
somewhere
Brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Good going, Al!
Piece of the cake.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
哎呦，不要电我！所以他到底在干嘛呢？不行，好多人，好多人。不要浪费子弹打他。
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Oh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
么意思
Careful, Al.
？OK。
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been busy with a lot of stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm just saying we got, other irons in the fire.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
连这东西也要提。
You've got to be kidding me.
哎，不对啊！啊，我怎么过？蹲，蹲，蹲，蹲。
that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
It's me,
Hey, let's go.
Mario。他就可能生前的话吧，农场的怪。
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
哦，撞一下就开了。啊，你刚刚在干嘛？
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
毕竟我们也是疯的。信不信还有要说一起推？我已经准备
Come
好
on,
按
one
一。
more gate.
你看，
Do this thing.
你根本没推啊！哎，我可以拿这个电锯吗？
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
不用了。哦，好吧。在哪里？在哪里？应该在楼上。
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
He was.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
太吵了。
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
什么？救神知道事实。
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
这是好基友哎。一个醉死，一个睡死。你根本没睡着。
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
然后才写作。
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
What the fuck?
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened way.
不一定，说不定他老婆还活着。还有他写那本小说，他写的那本原稿还没有，就还没有发生完啊。你不见得就是他说不定后面有写到，就是他的成功之类的。
Previously on Alan Wake.
所以他老婆说不定就是还活着，应该啦。好啦，那这次的实况就到这里。拜拜。